Hello, my friends. Sergio Gomez here. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. This is episode number 49. Yes, episode number 49 of Breakfast with Sergio, and I am very happy and very excited to be here with you once again. Thank you for joining me here for breakfast. As usual, I want to tell you what do I have here for breakfast. Today, I'm going to be talking about organizing your art business with Evernote. Organizing your art business with Evernote. Bit of a different episode. I'm not gonna tell you all the features and blah 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 that you have with Evernote. I'm gonna give you my favorite ones, and more than importantly, how I use it to manage my art career. You know, the practical things of how I use Evernote to manage my art career. But before that, I'm super excited because episode number 50 is right around the corner. Special episode. You do not want to miss it. So, my friends, what do I have for breakfast today? Well, I don't know what you have for breakfast right now, but for me, I have a bagel. Not a typical bagel, but it's a bagel from the Bagler's Coffee House in Chicago. Best bagels in Chicago. Check them out in Lincoln Park, the Bagler's Coffee House. And what I did is I took the bagel and cut it, of course, and made it into a type of sandwich, kind of a breakfast sandwich. So it has egg whites. It has a layer of spinach, because I love spinach. And then it also has queso fresco, which I love. It's the Mexican cheese that you can crumble, but you can also cut it in slices. So it has also that queso fresco right here and another layer then covered. Then I put both on the grill, and it is really, really good, really good. So that's my breakfast for today. And again, I want to talk about organizing your art business or any business. You know, it doesn't have to be your art business only. With Evernote, I use it kind of to organize just about everything myself. So, if you have never used Evernote, Evernote is an app that you can download to your phone, to your mobile device, your iPad, whatever, and also works in your desktop computer or in your laptop. And it's an app that allows you to manage things. For example, images, manage content, manage text, and organize. It's an organizational app, right? It's a management app, and it's a pretty cool one. I've tried many apps in the past, you know, for years, but for the last maybe 4 or 5 years, this is the one that I love. This is the one that I really like the most, and I'm gonna tell you how I use it and why I use it. So I have here a phone. This is my daughter's old phone. And I'm gonna tell you, you know, kind of what are the main features of Evernote that I love and how I use them for my art career. So first of all, Evernote, if you have never used it before, it has what's called notebooks, and inside each notebook you can add notes. Think of it like as a drawer, so you have then different drawers, right? And so inside each notebook you can put as many notes as you want. Notes can vary from text or images or audio. You can record a note as well. For example, you can make a note and add text and audio and pictures. You can add PDFs, for example. You can create notations on a PDF. You can take a picture of a sketch that you made and then open it in Evernote and add also by hand on the screen on Evernote. What I love about Evernote too is that it synchronizes with your multiple devices. So if you have an iPad and a phone, and then in your home computer or work computer, it all synchronizes in the cloud. Very cool. You can also share notes with friends or with people you're working with. My wife and I, we work together in a lot of projects, so we both shared Evernote. So sometimes I need some information, and then I said, so where do I find it? He said, it's in Evernote. So I know then I can do a quick search in Evernote, pops up, and I have the information that she's been working on. So it's great, it's great. How I use Evernote on a practical way for my art career, that's what I want to talk about to you today. And hopefully you have some sort of system in which you keep things organized. It's not just a calendar, and I want to talk about, again, how I use this. But if you don't have a system to organize your business, you know, this is a great way to do it. Check it out. Evernote is a great app. I highly recommend it. I don't get anything from them. I just love it. I've been recommending it to artists for the longest time. Okay. So in Evernote, again, the way I organize my things, so I have a notebook for the different things that I want to keep separate. For example, my studio art. So in my studio notebook, I add notes with ideas for new works or comments that I have received from works or testimonials or anything that has to do with my studio practice, right? Maybe things that I want to try in the future and that whenever I have time. So I have added those up as well. I also have a notebook for for my gallery. So I have to manage the gallery. So inside the notebook for the gallery, I have the schedule of exhibitions, notes that I'm working with artists, the layout of the gallery, and so on. I have another notebook for the Joby Art Center where I'm curator. And in there, I have, again, my schedule, notes that relate to that. But you can organize however you want. You can divide things on however you want to do it. In terms of how you can put things in different drawers so that you can find the information when you need it. And it is very, very simple, very easy. Now, I have been doing that for quite a while, for quite a few years, and having it organized. But I really wanted to have something that was kind of like a quick snapshot of the things that are important for me right now. So that's when I said, well, I'm going to make a note that's called my dashboard. So I call it Sergio's dashboard. Again, I like to get practical on these things. So I made a note that's called Sergio's dashboard. And when you click on Sergio's dashboard, which is what I'm going to do right now on my here on my Evernote on this phone, and in Sergio's dashboard, what it is just a simple note where I have kind of like some of the main things, almost like a to-do list, but not really a to-do list. I think of it as kind of a central place where I can take a quick look at some of the things that are important for me. So in my dashboard, I start with today, kind of like my today list of some of the things that are important for today. But before I go into the list of what is important for today, things I might need to take care of today. Sorry about that. I have a quick note that says today who am I working for? Great question. Helps me stay centered. Today, who am I working for? And this is something that I got from my spiritual mentor, Ben Campire, which you're gonna meet this summer. I have invited him for breakfast with Sergio to talk about mentorship, but he wants to talk about, asking yourself today, who am I working for? Am I going to be responding to everybody's agenda, or who am I working for? That's a great way to start my day when I look at this note, before I look at all the things I have to do today, asking myself today, who am I working for? Very good question. Helps you stay centered. So I have my today section. Then I have, for example, in the same note, in my dashboard, what I call the dashboard, I have payments that I'm waiting for. As an artist, sometimes you do commissions, you do works, and you do things like that. And there might be money coming in from different sources, or things that you're working on financially. So I have a quick financial note here for payments. I have my phrase bus with Sergio topics here. If I have an idea of a topic that I want to talk about, or somebody recommends a topic, I just add it here to breakfast with Sergio topics. Then I have another section called later. Things that I want to do, but not today, not tomorrow, later. I just don't want to forget about it. So I put them in on the later. And again, it's just one note. It's not different notes, so I can see my dashboard really fast, really quickly at a glance. That's the idea of the dashboard. And actually, you can do this anywhere. It doesn't have to be Evernote. You can do this in a notepad. You can do this in your computer, on Word. Doesn't matter. Google Docs. But I just like the idea of the dashboard. Then things for my Art Next Level community is the coaching program that we have for artists, which you can find at theartistnextlevel.com. Then I have my podcast guests. People that I want to invite to interview in my podcast. Video ideas, videos I want to do and talk about. Art stuff. There's a section I call art stuff, where you just kind of let's say somebody recommends me a book, so I don't have I don't want to forget about it, so I just put it on the art stuff. It's a book that relates to art, so I put it there. Or maybe I look up an artist that I want to look up later, his or her website, so I may just put it here on the art stuff really quickly. Then some personal, I have a section for personal, things that I don't want to forget on a personal note, like a birthday or something like that, or get some milk for tomorrow, whatever. So again, it's not exactly a to-do list, although it also works as a to-do list. But then I have my kind of what I call my master calendar. Even though I use my calendar app that comes in my phone and synchronized with all my devices, I like to have here in my dashboard just a quick outlook of what's coming really fast on some of the main things. So I just added each month, and a snapshot. If I know I have a show coming up in September, even though I have it on my schedule, I just like to take a quick look here on my dashboard really fast. It's really helpful. And that's pretty much what I have here. Things that any other notes at the bottom too that I might need. So that's why I love Evernote, because I can do this really fast, and I can then add more information. Let's say I have a show in September, so I have here on my dashboard, show in September, but then I can link to a note that might have then all the information for that show, the layout of the space. Another cool thing is, let's say you get an email from the curator, or maybe or a show that you entered and you got in the show, and you get those emails of, here's information you need to know. And if you're like me, sometimes emails get lost in the clutter. But what you can do is, when you receive an email in your inbox, you can forward it to Evernote, which is one of the main features I love about Evernote too. You can take that email that came in your inbox and you forward it to Evernote, because Evernote gives you an email that you can use, and when you send that email to Evernote, it will add it to your notes. Once it's in your notes, then you can just find that it will come to your inbox. You have a notebook called Inbox. So when it comes to your inbox, you can then click on that note and then put it under whichever category you want, under whichever notebook category you want. If it's something that relates to art exhibits, then you can put it under there. Or maybe if it's an email about a residency program that you don't want to forget about the information, or by mistake delete it or whatever, then you can put that there, send forward it to Evernote, comes to your inbox in Evernote, and then from there you can manage it however you want. It is an awesome app that they keep getting better. But here's another really cool way of using Evernote, which I think you will love if you are like me, that sometimes you go to an opening or you go to an event. Again, I'm talking about how you can use this to organize your art business, right? Your art business. And I'm being practical. I'm not just telling you the features that are on Evernote. You can look those up. But there are many videos about that. But here's another really cool thing about Evernote. Let's say you go to an opening, right? And you go to an opening, and maybe you meet another artist, or maybe you meet the curator or the director, and you ask, hey, can we exchange business cards? And if you exchange your business cards, if you are like me, when I'm in a place where there's a lot of people or an opening, I sometimes lose cards, or I forget which packet I put it. It's in my jacket pocket, it's in my back pocket, it's in my wallet. And so something really cool about Evernote is that you can scan your business card super easy, and I love how it works. And I'm just gonna show you. For example, here I have my own business card, right? So let's say I met Sergio Gomez, the other Sergio Gomez, and Sergio Gomez gave me a business card from the Job Yard Center, director of exhibitions there. So I can go to Evernote really quickly, so I don't lose this information, because this might be very important for me. So I can click here on add, I can click add photo, and what's pretty cool about Evernote is when I point the app to the business card, it's going to show me a green box, and right now it's capturing the information for me. It's done, it's captured. Not only a picture, but it captured, well, it started with a picture, it captured it as a photograph, as an image of just the information here, and the logo and stuff. And then I can click on that, and right now it is by default is as a document, but I can click on the document and say, no, I want to save as a business card. So when I click on business card, it's going to scan the text on this image, and it's going to convert it to actual editable text. So it comes out super easy as text, that now I can just click save, and I have this information with the phone, person's name, company name, email, you name it, it's all here, and then I can just click save, boom. And now I don't have to worry about, oh, I lost that business card from that curator that I wanted to get in touch with, right? Or this other artist I wanted to get in touch this. So it says business card has been saved. I can email my contact info, I can go back to camera, or I can say done. And another cool thing is that, most business cards today have also a back side, right? So on my business card, you have the front side here. On the back side, you have my website. So I can go to that note and add a picture of the back side of the business card, so you don't miss the information that's on the back. Very powerful, friend. It's a great way in which, again, as you go to openings and events, and as an artist being creating a network and being in touch with people is one of the most important things you can do, and that you should always be doing. So next time somebody gives you a business card, don't just put it in your pocket, forget about it. But what you want to do is put it on a place that you will find that information, so that the next day, what you do is you open up that app, you click on email, you send an email to that person, and you say, it was great meeting you last night. Give a little comment, if you want to see my work, here's my website, and so on. Stay in touch. One of the best things you can do, and apps like this one, makes the job a lot easier. So my friend, I hope you enjoy Breakfast with Sergio today, episode number 49. Episode 50 is coming up, special one. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be super cool. And although I don't know still what I'm going to do, but I'll figure out something special. So you don't want to miss that. And my friend, hope you have an amazing day today. Please, please, please do me a big favor and share this episode with a friend. Tell somebody else about Breakfast with Sergio. It will really, really warm my heart if you can do that for me. Let me know what you're having for breakfast. I always really enjoy going back and reading the comments of what you're having for breakfast. That's, when you are here with me, I consider you a friend. I consider you a breakfast buddy. And I'm so happy that you came today. Follow me on Instagram at Sergio Gomez Projects if you haven't done so. You can check out some of my art there as well, and the projects that I do as well, that I curate and things like that. If you want to check out my resources for artists, you can go to theartistnextlevel.com, join us for a webinar, or download some more free material that we have there for artists. So my friend, thank you for joining me for breakfast today. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day, and I hope your art business grows, or whatever it is that you want to grow, and use the apps that are out there to make it a lot easier for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on episode 50 of Breakfast with Sergio.